So you've not heard from them for a little while, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, bang, comes this communication, and you're like, what is going on? Why? What do I do with this? Watch this video because I'm going to explain why this happens. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the communication, that dreaded communication that just comes out of nowhere, takes you by surprise. And it is the most strangest thing that you could do you know what? I don't understand why, you know, like you've ended the relationship or you've gone or they've ended the relationship and then they're getting back in contact with you. Like the whole thing makes no sense. Like I'm going to talk about this in the video, guys. Like this is something that needs to be talked about. So over the past few weeks, I have to put this in here because I wanted you guys to know that I have been doing energy work, okay? Trying to understand on a deeper level the law of energy, okay? I did know about it before, but I think the energy bond that you share with certain people, this is going to explain why this happens. And this is something that I think I need to kind of talk more about so that we understand exactly why this happens. So as you know, when you're moving on, the narcissist will get in contact with you. And this phenomena is experienced and talked about quite a bit by clients, by other people, you know, on videos, you know, you read it in the blogs, like you are doing better, you're moving on with your life, and then suddenly they come back for you. Why do they do that? Why does this happen? So it is a thing, it's a fact, you know, you start doing better, you know, you've forgotten about the narcissist, you're moving on with your life, and then you get that communication. There's some sort of message, email, maybe not so much phone call, or there might be some kind of activity on your social media. There is some sort of communication from the narcissist. And you're like, well, you know what, things ended the way they did, or you have walked away, or they have walked away, and then they're in contact. Like, what is going on? There is a reason for this. There is a reason why this happens. And what we have to understand here is that your attention and your focus is not on this person anymore. And you know what? They can feel that. They know that. How do they know, you're going to ask me? Well, there's two reasons why. The first one is, well, because they're watching, all right? They will be watching you. For those of you who haven't got your accounts on private, those of you that are more public, you know, maybe you don't know that they are watching you. But this is something that the narcissist does. They do watch. They need to know what you are up to, what you are doing, because this is about a competition. This is about them knowing that whether you're doing better than them, basically what you are up to. Doing better in terms of you getting on with your life, how is your life going? And this isn't because they wish you well and they want you to be happy. This is about a competition. This is about them being better. They can't see or accept that you are moving on. And you're thinking, well, if you're doing better and you're moving on, why would they get in contact? You know why? Because your attention, your focus is not on them anymore. And the way that they know that is by this energetic exchange. Right. When you think about someone, when you are thinking and focusing, you are putting energy and attention on that person. That person feels it. Think about it. When someone is thinking of you, that person pops into your mind. And then suddenly you might get some sort of phone call or a text from that person. Not necessarily the narcissist, but I'm just talking like if it's a friend. You know, and then that person, you feel them, and then suddenly, you know, you get a text. I don't know, like, whether this has happened to you or not, but I know this has happened to me a lot. So this is a thing, this energetic exchange. So similarly, like if you're thinking about the narcissist, so for example, you've gone through this breakup, you're trying to understand what is going on, you've got this trauma bond to the narcissist, you are thinking about them. You are trying to work out what has happened, why it's happened. And so you are putting energy and attention on the narcissist, and they're feeling that. I know they are toxic, I know they're like this, but they also feel it. They know. So that's why they don't get in contact with you. That's why they're not coming for you to try and come and get you. Because they know that you're thinking about them. They know that you have spent all of this time trying to figure out what has happened. And they do this especially. They do this especially so that you feel like that. So when that has stopped, when they don't feel that anymore, that's when they start watching you a lot. That's when they will try and reach out to you. Because they know that the energy and focus is not on them anymore. You've put that back on yourself. They don't like this. So they're going to see if they can try and affect you in some way. This isn't about them trying to get back with you into some sort of a relationship, into a partnership, because can you actually call a relationship with a narcissist a relationship? No. So they're going to try and come back to you and try and get some more attention and supply from you. Because when they leave you on the floor. They leave you crying, upset, a shell of your former self. You are not the same person you were when you entered into this relationship. And so they do that especially so that you don't move on. So that basically in their minds, they believe that you belong to them. So they're going to come back for you whenever they feel like it. So if they've left you there on the floor, they're going to hope and pray that you are still there on the floor when they come back for you. See, they don't realize that actually you can heal, that you can move forward from this, that actually you can grow stronger. They think they're the only ones that can move on and affect people in this way. This isn't natural. This isn't normal to do that. You were offered no explanation, no closure, yet now they are getting in communication with you. I mean, seriously, like, how do you understand, like, what is going on here? This is all about energetic exchange. They feel it. You feel it. You start to feel better. You start to concentrate on yourself. You start going out seeing friends. You start enjoying your life. You start to feel happy again. And then they come in. Then they are communicating with you, wanting some sort of conversation. Why is that? Because your energy and your attention, your focus is gone. Not on them anymore, but on yourself. This raises your frequency, your vibration, because you feel good in yourself. You start to feel yourself. Your light comes back. And your emotions are a little bit more regulated. You know, your mind is not so, bogged down with so much thinking, trying to understand what has happened. You've worked it out. You know that they are toxic. You know that they are trying to affect you in this way. So believe that intuition that you have. Believe it when it says, do not reach out again or do not respond to the communication. Because ultimately, you're going to go back into the same cycle. Things have not changed. It is never going to change. It is always going to stay the same. They are always going to be like this. So what you're doing is you're going back into that cycle, back into that toxic way of being and thinking. This isn't going to change. They're not changed. They haven't done the inner work. Yet you have to realize, all right, that you matter. And you rising up, leveling up in your power is affecting them in some way. They don't like it. They don't know what is going on and why it's happening. This is about you making a stand for yourself and being better within you, and keep going forward. This is a test. This is a test. If you allow them to communicate with you, to get in contact whenever they feel like it, they're going to continue to do this for the rest of your life. But you have to put a stop to it. And that means, you know, blocking. That means not responding. That means ignoring this, because they will always come back. You know, for a lot of you, I know I've heard in the comments below, they're saying, Anushka, mine's been like, you know, 5 years, or it's been 10 years. It's been like a long time and they still haven't got in contact with me. They're watching you. They know what you are up to. In some way or another, they know. So it really is up to you to make that stand for yourself and not be manipulated anymore by this, because they are getting in contact with you on their time. It's not like when you want, when it's, you know, when it's reciprocated, when you wanted to get answers, when you wanted to know, did they give you the time of day? No, they ignored you. They gave you the silent treatment, and they might have even smeared you, put you down to other people. Not necessarily, but they may have. So now they are coming in with this communication, wanting something from you on their time, when they are ready. Because they realize that you are growing stronger. They realize that you are moving on. And you see, that is the thing here. That's the key here to understanding that this is done on their time. Not yours. Not yours at all. And so this is why you have to think, like, is this what you want to engage in? Is this what this is all about? No. You need to know that you matter and that you need to keep going forward, because it is not going to change. None of this interaction is going to change unless you put a stop to it. So I really hope that this video gives you, do you know what, some more understanding and why this is happening. This is all to do with your energy and the way that it is changing. It's that energetic pull that we have to everybody. This is the energetic pull that we have to this person. And so because you're moving forward, because you're doing good in your life, this is why they're coming back in. So don't let them affect your energy, affect your progress. If you are someone who is going through this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. I also have a mentorship and a journal club. And if you're interested, please see the description box below. I also have a Discord server, which is absolutely free for you to join. And it's a great resource if you are someone that's wanting to connect with like-minded people, to get some like peer support. Please do check out the description box below for the link for the Discord server. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.